You need to hear this if you're a history enthusiast. Section 1, the primordial thread from Eden to Asgard. Our journey begins with Adam, the first man fashioned from the earth by the divine hand. His lineage, a river of life, flowed through generations, carrying within it the echoes of creation. We follow this current, navigating the annals of time, past the flood that consumed the world, sparing only Noah and his kin. From Noah, the patriarch, humanity was reborn, the threads of his lineage weaving a tapestry across continents and cultures. We trace these threads to the ancient Norse, a people whose sagas and myths resonate with the echoes of a shared past. Their gods too were bound by lineage, their stories intertwined with the deeds of mortals. Odin, the All-Father, hailed as the progenitor of kings, stands as a parallel to Adam, a primal ancestor whose legacy shaped the destiny of his people. This intricate dance between myth and history, between gods and men, forms the bedrock of our exploration. We seek to unravel the Successio Templorum, the lineage of Stephen Temple, tracing it back through the corridors of time to the very dawn of humanity. Our quest is not merely to document a bloodline, but to illuminate the profound connections that bind us to the past, revealing the enduring legacy of our ancestors. This is the true lineage of the Y-Chromosome of Stephen Temple. This is part 3 of 4 of the Successio Templorum. Stay tuned for the English saga. Please like and subscribe for more content. Section 2, Whispers of the Past. Ethelwerd's Chronica and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. Our quest for understanding leads us to the venerable texts that have stood against the ravages of time. Ethelwerd's Chronica, a Latin chronicle penned in the 10th century, offers a unique perspective on the Anglo-Saxon world. Ethelwerd, himself a descendant of King Alfred the Great, meticulously recorded the lineage of his people, weaving a tapestry of kings and conquests. Alongside Ethelwerd's Chronica stands the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, a collection of historical records chronicling the history of England from its earliest days. These chronicles, compiled and maintained by meticulous scribes, provide invaluable insights into the political and social landscape of early England. They document the rise and fall of kingdoms, the clash of cultures, and the enduring legacy of lineage. Within these weathered pages, we find echoes of a shared past, a time when the lines between myth and history blurred. Names emerge from the mists of time, figures both legendary and historical, their stories intertwined with the threads of the Successio Templorum. These chronicles serve as bridges connecting us to a distant past, their words whispering secrets of forgotten ages. Pause 3S, Section 3, The Legacy of Throthmund and the First King of East Anglia. We last left off with Throthmund, royal son of Tigrills. Throthmund, last of the Nordic Angles, was born around 400. A child of Turgils of Scandinavia, Visigoth was the name given to the western tribes of Goths, while those in the east were referred to as Ostrogoths. Ancestors of the Visigoths mounted a successful invasion of the Roman Empire beginning in 376 and ultimately defeated them in the Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD, pause 3S. Throthmund was the first of his lineage to journey to what is now known as England, specifically East Anglia. A pioneer of his bloodline, Throthmund became a Suffolk father to Herpfather, who in turn fathered Hrip Hrothmundsson of East Anglia, born around 430 in Norfolk, England. Hrothmund des Angles d'East Anglie, Throthmund's son, was 32 at the time of Hrip's birth, while his wife, Mrs. Hrothmund des Angles d'East Anglie, was 27. Pause 3S. The lineage continued with William I, known as Wilhelm des Angles d'East Anglie, born around 460 in East Anglia, Norfolk, England. He rose to become the first king of East Anglia. Willem, also known as Gillem Gertje, or Wilhelm Hripsson, Hripping des Angles, had at least one son, ensuring that the legacy of the Angles would endure. Pause 3S. The tale of Throthmund and his descendants is more than just a lineage. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Nordic Angles, their conquests, and their lasting impact on the history of England. From the windswept shores of Scandinavia to the fertile lands of East Anglia, their story is a bridge between myth and history, a saga that whispers through the annals of time. Pause 3S. Join us in the next chapter as we delve deeper into the lives and legends of these early pioneers, unraveling the intricate tapestry of their existence and their indelible mark on history. Pause 3S, Section 4. The enigmatic Wuffa and the Wuffingas Dynasty. As we delve further into the annals of East Anglia's history, we encounter the elusive figure of Wuffa, also known as Uffa in Old English, whose legacy is steeped in both legend and historical ambiguity. Pause 3S. Wuffa, if historical, would have flourished in the 6th century and is traditionally named as the son of Weha and the father of Titila. His name, a diminutive form of the Old English word for wolf, lent itself as the eponym for the Wuffingas Dynasty, the ruling royal family of the East Angles, until 749. Pause 3S. The Kingdom of the East Angles, an independent and enduring Anglo-Saxon realm, was established by migrants arriving in southeast Suffolk from what is now Jutland. Rainbird Clark identified Weha as one of the leaders of these new arrivals. The East Angles are tentatively identified with the Geats of the Old English poem Beowulf. Pause 3S. Using sources such as the Anglian collection, historians have calculated the establishment of this kingdom. Collingwood and Myers note that both literary sources and archaeological finds provide evidence of how the region was settled during and after the 5th century, when various disparate groups arrived in Norfolk and Suffolk. Pause 3S. Bede regarded Wuffa as the first king of the East Angles. Yet the author of the Historia Britonum, writing a century later, named Weha as the first ruler. This discrepancy highlights the enigmatic nature of Wuffa's existence. Pause 3S. According to the East Anglian dynastic tally in the Anglian collection, Wuffa was the son of Weha and the father of Titila. His dynasty may have originated from a Germanic tribe known as the Warni. The Byzantine scholar Procopius even identified a 6th century Warni prince named Radiges, who was betrothed to the sister of the king of the Angli, suggesting possible connections. Pause 3S. The historian Michael Wood posits that Wuffa's dynasty was founded by a powerful and important warrior of an ancient royal line. Although Roger of Wendover claimed Wuffa ruled from 571 to 578, the origin of this information remains unknown. Michael Wood suggests Wuffa ruled around 575. Pause 3S. Bede named Wuffa as the grandfather of Raedwald, asserting that the East Anglian kings are called Wuffingas because of him. However, the Historia Britonum contradicts this, naming Guillem Gertcher as the first king of the East Angles. Pause 3S. The 19th century historian Sir Francis Palgrave muddied the waters further by suggesting that Gertcher is a distortion of the name Uffa or Wuffa. D.P. Kirby concluded that Nennius meant Weha, not Wuffa, as the earliest Wuffingas king. Pause 3S. With a lack of documentary evidence, Wuffa remains a legendary figure. Historian Martin Carver argues that Wuffa is best regarded as an emblematic figure personified from royal origin myth. It is also believed that Wuffa founded the Suffolk village of Ufford, translating to Uffa's Ford. Pause 3S. As we unravel the intricate tapestry of East Anglian history, the story of Wuffa and the Wuffingas dynasty stands as a testament to the blend of myth and history that shapes our understanding of the past. Join us in the next chapter as we continue to explore the lives and legends of these early pioneers, forging a path through the mists of time. Pause 3S, Section 5, the semi-historical King Titila and the Sutton Hoo connection. As we transition from the enigmatic Wuffa, we arrive at another pivotal figure in East Anglian lore, Titular, the son of Wuffa and father of Raedwald. Titular, who died around 616, remains a semi-historical figure, shrouded in the mists of time and legend, much like his forebears, Hors 3s. Early sources, including Bede's Ecclesiastical History of the English People, identify Titular as an early member of the Wuffingas Dynasty, who succeeded his father, Wuffa. A later chronicle dates his reign from 578, but he's not definitively known to have ruled as king. His life, similarly to Wuffa's, is veiled in obscurity, with scant documentary evidence to illuminate his reign. Pause 3s. A number of medieval sources, however, recorded that around 616 Titular was succeeded by his son Raedwald. The Wuffingas Dynasty, which Titular belonged to, ruled the kingdom of the East Angles, a realm that today encompasses the English counties of Norfolk and Suffolk. The origins of the Wuffingas may even trace back to an earlier Scandinavian dynasty, highlighting the interconnectedness of early medieval Europe. Pause 3s. The Victorian ethnologist John Beddoe noted the similarity between the name Titular and that of Totila, an Ostrogoth king. This connection, though speculative, underscores the potential influences and migrations that shaped the Wuffingas lineage. In Bede's writings, Titular is explicitly named as the father of Raedwald and the son of Wuffa, further embedding him within the historical narrative. Pause 3s. The 9th century Welsh monk Nennius, in his Historia Brittonum, also lists Titular, naming him as the father of Eni of East Anglia. This genealogical record, though fragmented, provides a glimpse into the succession and familial ties that defined the early East Anglian monarchy. Pause 3s. Despite the sparse records, Titular's legacy is indirectly illuminated through the reign of his son Raedwald, the greatest of the Wuffingas monarchs. Raedwald's rule, marked by growing royal prestige and authority, is notably reflected in the magnificent grave goods discovered at the Sutton Hoo burial site. Pause 3s. The finds from the excavations at Sutton Hoo, including the main burial ship, point to close connections between southeastern Britain, the Frankish Rhinelands, and the eastern Mediterranean. The intricate craftsmanship of the grave goods also suggests ties with Sweden, further evidenced by the similarity between names of the Wuffingas family members and those in Sweden at the same time. Pause 3s. Plates on helmets found at the Valsgard ship burial in Sweden are so similar to those from Sutton Hoo that it has been theorized they were made by the same craftsman or a close associate. This connection is further validated by the poem Beowulf, which alludes to the close ties between the East Angles and their southern Swedish cousins. Pause 3s. Although the exact date of Titular's death remains unknown, it is believed that he was succeeded by his son Raedwald around 616. As we unravel these historical threads, the story of Titular and the Sutton Hoo connection enriches our understanding of the Wuffingas dynasty and the intricate web of influences that shaped early medieval England. Pause 3s. Join us as we continue to delve deeper into the lives and legacies of these early pioneers, forging a path through the mists of time in our next chapter. Pause 3s. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. Pause 3s Section 6, Eni and the Christian Legacy of East Anglia. As we move forward from the semi-historical King Titular, we delve into the life of Eni, another significant but often overlooked figure in the history of East Anglia. Eni, believed to be the son of Titular and brother to the renowned Raedwald, played a crucial role in the Wuffingas dynasty, though he never ruled as king. Pause 3s. Eni's significance is highlighted in the ecclesiastical history of the English people. penned by the Benedictine monk Bede around 731, as well as in the East Anglian dynastic tally preserved in the Anglian collection. These sources provide a genealogical record rather than a regnal list. Hence, Eni's name appears without mention of a direct rule. It is possible, though not explicitly stated, that Raedwald may have associated Eni to his power as an East Anglian regent or sub-king during his ascendancy from 616 to 624. Pause 3s. Eni's legacy extends through his descendants, who were notable rulers of East Anglia. His sons Anna, Ethelhere and Ethelwold each held the throne at various times, with Anna reigning from approximately 636 to 654, Ethelhere briefly in 654, and Ethelwold from 654 to 664. Furthermore, Eni's grandson Ealdwulf, through his son Ethelric, ruled from 664 to 713, continuing the Wuffingas Dynasty's influence over East Anglia. Pause 3s. Many of Eni's descendants were devout Christians, a faith that likely had its roots in Raedwald's household. Raedwald himself was baptized in Kent under the sponsorship of King Ethelbert before 616, an event that Eni must have been aware of, and possibly even participated in. This baptism was part of the mission sent by Pope Gregory I, which aimed to convert the Anglo-Saxons to Christianity. Pause 3s. Eni's son Anna was presumably residing at Exning in 631, where Anna's daughter Ethelthryth, later known as Saint Audrey, was born. Exning is near the Isle of Ely, where St. Augustine of Canterbury, who died around 604, is said to have established a church. This connection suggests that the Christian faith of Eni's descendants may have originated from an East Anglian phase of Augustine's mission. Pause 3s. Eni's role in the spread of Christianity within East Anglia underscores the broader cultural and religious shifts occurring during this period. By examining the lives of Eni and his descendants, we gain a deeper understanding of the transformative impact of Christianity on the region and its ruling dynasty. Pause 3s. Join us as we continue to explore the intricate tapestry of early medieval England, unraveling the stories of those who shaped its history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. Section 8. The reign of Ealdwulf. A period of stability and growth, Ealdwulf, also known as Aldulf or Adolf, held the throne of East Anglia from around 664 to 713. He was the offspring of Herreswitha, a Northumbrian princess, and Aethilric, whose brothers all ruled East Anglia during the 7th century. As a young boy, Ealdwulf recalled seeing the Christian pagan temple that belonged to his ancestor Raedwald, a memory that tied him to the region's complex religious history. Pause 3s. Quick facts. Ealdwulf was king of the East Angles, reigning from approximately 664 to 713. His predecessor was Ethelwold, and upon his death in 713 he was succeeded by his son Alfwald. Ealdwulf's reign is notable for its duration of 49 years, a testament to the stability and success of the alliances that were formed in the decades prior to his rule. Pause 3s. During his long reign, East Anglia experienced a period of stability and growth. Notably, the region saw the rise of Gipeswick, now known as modern Ipswich, as a commercial centre. It was during Ealdwulf's time that East Anglian coinage first made its appearance, marking a significant development in the region's economic history. Pause 3s. Ealdwulf's reign also witnessed a notable ecclesiastical evolution. The diocese of the East Angles was divided, establishing a new seat at Hellam, which is believed to be North Elmham in Norfolk today. This division underscored the growing complexity and organisation of the Christian Church within his kingdom. Pause 3s. Though few details are known about Ealdwulf's long reign, The length of his rule reflects the effectiveness of the alliances and governance strategies that were established before his ascension. His reign was characterized by a balance of continuity and innovation, ensuring that East Anglia remained a stable and thriving region. Pause 3s. Ealdwulf and his otherwise unknown queen had at least 2 children. Their son Alfwald succeeded Ealdwulf in 713, becoming the last of the Wuffingas dynasty to rule East Anglia. Ealdwulf's legacy is one of stability, growth, and a continuation of the Wuffingas dynasty's influence in early medieval England. Pause 3s. As we conclude this chapter, we reflect on Ealdwulf's reign and its impact on the history of East Anglia. His leadership contributed to a period of prosperity and stability, setting the stage for future developments in the region. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rich history of East Anglia. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. Pause 3s. As we navigate through the annals of East Anglia, we arrive at the twilight of the Wuffingas dynasty. With the passing of Ealdwulf in 713, his son Alfwald ascended to the throne. Alfwald's reign, though brief in comparison to his father's, marked the end of an era for East Anglia. Alfwald ruled from 713 until his death in 749, a period that continued the stability and prosperity established by Ealdwulf. However, his reign was not without its challenges. The shifting political landscape and the pressure from neighbouring kingdoms began to shape the destiny of East Anglia in unforeseen ways. During Alfwald's rule, the kingdom maintained its economic growth, with Gebswick, modern Ipswich, continuing to flourish as a commercial hub. The coinage system, initiated during Ealdwulf's reign, saw further refinement, aiding in the economic stability of the region. Yet the political alliances that once ensured East Anglia's security began to waver. In ecclesiastical matters, Alfwald upheld the Christian faith, which had been a cornerstone of his father's legacy. The division of the diocese into Dommoc and Elmham continued to reflect the kingdom's religious evolution. The Church's influence grew, intertwining with the royal authority to create a unified front in the face of external threats. However, with Alfwald's death in 749, the Wuffingas dynasty's lineage came to an end. The succession passed to rulers of unknown lineage, marking a significant shift in East Anglia's history. The reasons behind this transition remain shrouded in mystery, leaving historians to speculate on the political upheavals that led to this change. The legacy of the Wuffingas dynasty from Wuffa to Alfwald is one of resilience, innovation and adaptation. Their reign saw East Anglia transform from a fledgling kingdom into a significant political and economic entity within early medieval England. As we close this chapter on the Wuffingas dynasty, we reflect on their enduring impact on the history of East Anglia. Their story is a testament to the power of leadership, the importance of alliances, and the enduring influence of faith. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rich tapestry of East Anglia's past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. As the Wuffingas dynasty faded into the annals of history, a new chapter began to unfold in the heart of East Anglia. One figure emerged from the shadows to carry forth the legacy of leadership and resilience: Earl Leofric de Mercia. Born in 716, Leofric was the son of King Alfwald of East Anglia and Queen Alfwyn of Mercia. His birth marked the intersection of two powerful bloodlines, setting the stage for a new era in the region's history. Leofric's early years were steeped in the traditions of both East Anglia and Mercia, as he was groomed for leadership from a young age. By the time he married Lady Leofric I of Mercia before 730, he had already begun to carve out his own path, distinct yet deeply connected to his father's legacy. Together, they raised a family of at least 6 sons, each destined to play a role in the unfolding narrative of their time. The political landscape during Leofric's life was one of constant flux. The end of the Wuffingas Dynasty had left a power vacuum, and Leofric's ascent was marked by both opportunity and challenge. His marriage to Lady Leofric the Sainte of Mercia was not just a union of hearts, but also a strategic alliance that fortified his position within the region. Leofric's leadership was characterized by a blend of his father's economic policies and his mother's Mercian influence. He continued the economic initiatives that had made East Anglia a prosperous kingdom, ensuring that Giepswijk remained a thriving commercial hub. The coinage system, a hallmark of his father's reign, saw further developments under his guidance, promoting economic stability and growth. In ecclesiastical matters, Leofric upheld the Christian faith with the same fervour as his predecessors. The division of the diocese into Dommoc and Elmham persisted, reflecting the kingdom's ongoing religious evolution. The Church's influence continued to grow, intertwined with secular authority to present a united front against external threats. Earl Leofric de Mercia's life was marked by both triumph and tragedy. He passed away in 757, in his hometown at the age of 41. His death marked the end of an era, yet his legacy lived on through his children and the policies he implemented. The union of East Anglia and Mercia under his leadership left an indelible mark on the region's history, a testament to the enduring power of strategic alliances and visionary leadership. As we conclude this exploration of Earl Leofric de Mercia's life, we reflect on the seamless blend of heritage and innovation that defined his era. His story is a bridge between the old and the new, a chapter that adds depth to the rich tapestry of East Anglia's past. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. As we transition from the era of Earl Leofric de Mercia, we delve into the intricate web of lineage that shaped the future of East Anglia and beyond. This genealogical journey traces the footsteps of Leofric's descendants, illuminating how bloodlines intertwined to carry forth the legacy of leadership and resilience. Leofric I, born in 716 AD and passing in 757 AD, was more than just a pivotal figure in his own right. His progeny continued to influence the political and social landscape of the region for generations. Leofric's son, Alfgar I, born in 730 AD on Mersey Island, Essex, carried the torch forward until his death in 830 AD. The Great Domesday Book records him as a significant figure, emphasizing the lasting impact of his lineage. Ealfgar I's son, Ealfgar II, born in 760 AD, continued this legacy, living through a period of significant change until his death in 838 AD. As recorded in the annals, his influence spanned across England, marking another chapter in the ever-evolving story of Mercia and East Anglia. The lineage continued with Alfgar de Essex III, born in 795 AD on Mersey Island. His life, extending to 872 AD, witnessed the growth and consolidation of his family's power, a testament to the enduring strength of their bloodline. Leofric II, born in 825 AD, became the Earl of Leicester and Lincoln, a title that underscored the expanding influence of his family. His death in 895 AD marked the end of an era, yet his legacy persisted through his descendants. Alfgar of Mercia IV, born in 855 AD in Bourne, Kingdom Mercia, lived until 925 AD. His life was a bridge between the old and new, a reflection of the evolving political landscape of Mercia. Leofwine Alfgarson, born in 888 AD, continued this lineage until his death in 943 AD. His life and lineage are meticulously recorded, illustrating the continuity of leadership through generations. Finally, we arrive at Edwin Temple, the first to use the surname Temple. His life signifies a new chapter, a convergence of the past and present, marking the evolution of a family that played a crucial role in shaping the history of England. This genealogical journey from Alfgar to Edwin Temple is more than just a list of names and dates. It's a narrative of resilience, leadership, and the enduring power of legacy. As we reflect on these figures, we see the threads of history weaving a rich tapestry of East Anglia's past. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of lineage and legacy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. As we move forward in our historical journey, we arrive at the life of Alfgar of Mercia, a figure whose story is steeped in both turmoil and triumph. Born in 1023 in England, Alfgar was the son of Leofric, Earl of Mercia, and the renowned Lady Godiva. His early life was marked by the legacy of his parents, but it was his own actions that would etch his name into the annals of history. Alfgar married Aelfgifu, daughter of Ethelred II, also known as the Unready. Together, they had at least 3 sons and 1 daughter, weaving their lineage deeper into the fabric of England's nobility. However, Alfgar's life was far from serene. In 1055, King Edward the Confessor ordered his banishment, forcing Alfgar and his family to seek refuge first in Ireland and then in Wales. It was there, in the rugged Welsh hills, that Alfgar formed an alliance with Gruffydd ap Llywelyn. Drawing inspiration from the strategies of Godwin, Alfgar and Gruffydd raised an army and constructed a fleet of 18 ships. Their combined forces launched an attack on Hereford, decisively defeating Ralph the Timid, Earl of Hereford, on October 24, 1055. The battle was brutal, and the aftermath saw Hereford despoiled and burned, its citizens caught in the crossfire of revenge. King Edward responded by mustering a formidable army under the command of Earl Harold. Faced with this new threat, Alfgar and Gruffydd retreated to South Wales. Yet diplomacy prevailed, and Alfgar was reinstated as Earl of East Anglia. Upon his father's death in 1057, he succeeded to the title and responsibilities of Earl of Mercia. Before the Norman conquest of 1066, Alfgar held the manor of Aston Cantlow in Warwickshire. His life, marked by battles and alliances, came to an end around 1062. Alfgar's legacy continued through his children. His daughter, Edith Swanneck, married Gruffydd ap Llywelyn, and later Harold Godwinson, who became King Harold II of England. His sons, Edwin and Morcar, would also rise to prominence, with Edwin becoming the Earl of Mercia and Morcar the Earl of Northumbria. Alfgar's story is one of resilience and strategic brilliance, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Mercian lineage. As we reflect on his life, we see the intricate web of alliances and conflicts that shaped the history of England. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Alfgar's life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. In the year 1085, King William I, who had ruled England for almost 20 years after his victory at the Battle of Hastings, convened a meeting with his officials and bishops. According to the words of the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, the king had great thought and very deep conversation with his council about this land, how it was occupied, or with which men. Then sent he his men over all England into each shire, commissioning them to find out how many hundreds of hides were in the shire, what land the king himself had, and what livestock upon the land, or what dues he ought to have by the year from the shire. Also he commissioned them to record in writing how much land his archbishops had, and his bishops and his abbots and his earls, And though I tell at too great length what or how much each man had, who was an occupier of land in England, either in land or in livestock, and how much money it were worth. He had it investigated so very narrowly that there was not one single hide, nor a yard of land, not even an ox, not one cow, not one pig was there left, that was not set down in his record. The record the Chronicle spoke of is the Domesday Book, a monumental survey carried out by the officials of the Norman king. This exhaustive inventory allowed William to understand the extent of his lands and resources, and to establish what was owed to him by other landowners and people. 2 volumes were produced, providing over 832 folios of information that is astonishingly comprehensive for its time. In parts of the Domesday Book, we learn about the landowners and the lands in England, down to the number of oxen and pigs one possessed. The survey covers over 13,000 places, including castles, markets, monasteries and towns. Some portions of the work are more detailed than others, and some places, like London and sections of northern England, are not included in the records. Still, for any historian of medieval England, the Domesday Book is an invaluable resource, shedding light on the economics and social history of the period, the operation of the royal government, and the fortunes of various nobles. For many places in England, the Domesday Book marks their first mention in recorded history, providing a starting point for their documented existence. It is also from here that we see the first use of surnames. For example, Earl Edwin de Temple, born in 1035 and deceased in 1071, is associated with Temple Grafton in Warwickshire, as recorded on folio 244R of the Great Domesday Book. The Domesday Book stands as a testament to the meticulous administrative efforts of William the Conqueror, offering a window into the medieval world, and the intricate web of landholding and governance that defined it. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the Domesday Book and its significance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest historical explorations. Stay tuned for next time as we dive into the men who wore the surname Temple. Edwin Temple, the first to use the surname Temple, father of Henry Temple Worse, father of Geoffrey Temple, father of John Temple, father of Henry Temple II, father of Henry Temple III, father of Richard Temple I, father of Nicholas Temple I, father of Richard Temple II, father of Nicholas Temple II, father of Richard Temple III, father of Thomas Temple Verse, father of William Temple III, father of Thomas Temple II, father of Peter Temple, father of Wilfred Temple, father of Lionel Temple, father of Ralph Temple, father of Thomas Temple III, father of William Temple IV, father of William Temple V. Join us as we trace the lineage and legacy of the Temple family through centuries. From their humble beginnings, marked in the Domesday Book, to their rise in influence and power across generations. Discover how each descendant contributed to the shaping of their time, forging a family history rich in tradition and marked by moments of significance. We will explore the historical context in which each temple lived, uncovering their roles in the tapestry of English history. From knights and landowners to influential figures in the royal court, the Temple family's story is a remarkable journey through the annals of time. Make sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss this captivating exploration of the Temple family lineage. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more historical narratives with you. William Temple's story doesn't end with his land patents in Virginia. His legacy extended far beyond his lifetime, setting the stage for future generations of temples in America. William earned these land patents 100 years before Jesse Temple was a South Carolina Spartan in the Revolutionary War. Jesse Temple, a direct descendant of William, played a pivotal role in the fight for American independence, embodying the spirit and resilience of his forebears. Jesse's courage and determination were not just personal virtues, but reflections of the enduring Temple legacy. His contributions to the Revolutionary War were significant, showcasing the Temple family's deep-rooted dedication to shaping history. As we delve deeper into the Temple lineage, we see a pattern of resilience, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to their land and country. From William's early days in Virginia to Jesse's brave efforts in the Revolutionary War, the Temple family's story is a testament to their lasting impact on both English and American history. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the rich tapestry of the Temple family, uncovering the remarkable achievements and enduring legacy of this storied lineage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our journey through history. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more incredible stories with you. This concludes Successio Templorum Part 2, the Nordic Saga. Next time on Successio Templorum Part 3, the Wuffingas Saga. We will be discussing from Throthmund, the first Nordic prince to settle in modern East Anglia, through the advent of surnames all the way to William Temple of Virginia, who was born on the 6th of June 1662 in Hutton Bushel, Yorkshire, England, United Kingdom. He was shanghaied in irons on the 12th of December 1678 as a prisoner of war. A prisoner in Edinburgh Tolbooth, he was transported from Leith to the plantations aboard the St. Michael of Scarborough. He lived in Charles City, Charles, Virginia. In the earliest record for William was a suit filed the 3rd of February 1687, in which he was the plaintiff. In the 1690s, William Temple, along with Samuel Tatum, his father-in-law, and Richard Lygon, received a patent for 1022 acres of land in what is now known as Warwick Swamp in Bristol Parish. He was still a resident when he registered a distinctive mark for his livestock in April 1693. William received a patent of land on the Appomattox River on the 24th of April 1703 in Warwick Swamp, Charles, Virginia, receiving 627 acres for transporting 13 settlers. William died after the 31st of October 1726 at the age of 64 in Prince George Company, Virginia. On this date he was mentioned in a land deal involving Jacob Deerhart. Although the numerous children given here for William and Rebecca are probably correct, only Samuel, Thomas, William and John are proved. The following daughters have strong evidence: Anne, Mary and Rebecca. Parents: William Guilelmus Temple and Elizabeth Woad. Stay tuned for next time we dive into Successio Templorum Part 3, the Wuffingas Saga. Don't forget to like and subscribe.